Two. Hey guys, welcome to another
Woo!
Saturday morning live. I'm
Uh,
Person Piggy, and this is.
This is Mighty Max Toys coming to you at 10 a.m. this time around because I remember last week we said, "Oh, we were trying this at 9 a.m. I guess it'll be nice."
Today's is different because I had to drive over to the studio.
True, the studio,
The studio.
but you're the one who's in charge of the entire streaming.
I was just hanging out. I was literally I have responsibilities now. Okay?
It's true. It's true.
I have responsibilities now, and
You have a child.
I have a child to take care of. I gave him a little hat, and I was just busy taking him out for a while.
Okay, we need to figure out some. I'm not sure if they have the connectivity or anything because this is USB charged, right?
Not USB C cable.
USB-C. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know
So,
this stuff.
I wonder if there is a way
Mm-hmm.
to stream the Tamagotchi screen onto.
It connects to phones.
Mm-hmm.
Because I connected it to my phone. It
Okay.
connects to the internet. So if you have Wi-Fi, I can jump onto your Wi-Fi, and I'm using my phone's Wi-Fi.
Oh, so you're using your Wi-Fi as a.
I use my phone as a hotspot to give him Wi-Fi.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's how you can join the Tamaverse.
Of course, you have to join the Tamaverse, and you know what? Having said that, let's join the Tamaverse in this episode and say good morning, everybody. I know we did already the intro. I know, but
we kind of got into a private conversation.
Yes, we did.
On the air. Sorry.
We haven't been in the studio space together since we both came back from vacation.
Since before July.
Wow, it's been a while. So we're a little bit rusty, but today it's about what we're going to be doing after the pod. Right, because we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. Number one, let's acknowledge the fit. You guys don't know, but down head to toe, she's Barbied up. She's Barbied out because today we're going to the Mattel store once again. Hopefully, they have Street Sharks.
And I have a $10 discount of a $10 purchase.
$10 gift card. I wonder what I have because I know I have some.
So I have that, and if I don't use it on my stuff, we can use it on your stuff because I'm really not looking for anything.
No.
Tamagotchi filled the void in my heart.
When did you turn it on?
Yesterday.
Okay.
So I've been just spending my days inputting all the codes that are on the Tama wiki. So he can have cute stuff.
Is that how? What can you add? So
as of now, I'm giving him 2 hats.
Okay.
So
Okay, no, was that 2 couches?
No couches. No couches yet, but there are some couches I can download.
Okay. I was wondering whether you can change the background of his
Yes,
room.
I already changed the background of his room. That's why it's colorful.
Okay.
It usually has a neutral one. But yeah, you can change the background. You can add things to your garden. You can take him on walks. You can craft items, so you can collect. You know how you took him for a walk in the farm, collecting fruits? Those fruits give me things to craft with. So you can make items that are specific colors that are only made for your Tamagotchi. Then you also get to see he's touring all his house. I'm obsessed. It's really fun.
He's gonna go to bed right now.
And
you guys don't need to see me anymore for the rest of the show. I'm just gonna cover my head with the Tama as you describe it. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so one of the things I love about it is that it has such a beautiful LED screen. It feels like I'm playing my DS all over again. And the sounds for the games, the sounds for the Tamas, it's just so nostalgic to the DS. I'm like, it's perfection. Like, if you've ever needed a perfect Tamagotchi, this is it.
As close as you can get.
This is as close as perfection can get. I got the Monster Carnival one, but you can go ahead and get the other ones too, like just the regular ones. Target actually has an eBay shop called Target Bullseye Discounts or Bullseye's Corner, where everything's like 75% off. So but yes, I want to stick it. I don't know what's happening. There's something new. What to say?
Please follow public rules and manners. Avoid dangerous places. Be careful of your surroundings. This is what they tell you with playing Pokemon Go.
They used to.
Don't look at the screen while walking.
Oh, so this is for me to walk around while having it. Okay, that's cool. Oh, there he goes. But it sounds like he got into a Pokemon battle. He got abducted by a little alien. Straight to walking the town.
Is that how he just walks?
if this one he's walking alongside us, so it'll kind of feel the motion, kind of like if you remember the not the Hey You Pikachu, the Pikachu walking one. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah. So that's something new. Oh, look, he's getting a message from someone. It says, look for that person. So he has to walk enough, I guess, to find that person. A lot of this is new to me, and I'm having a great time with it.
No, it is.
Oh my gosh, are we just playing at the time? Oh my gosh. What? Wait, are they gonna mate?
No.
No.
No way. What's going on?
I don't know. Are they just friends?
You got a sticker.
Got a sticker from a friend. Okay, never mind. Because I know you can get married, and you can create. I was like, my baby's too small for this. What's going on? But that is a really good sticker.
I like it's again. Oh, now he's gone away. Now his little.
It's time to walk in. I guess it gives him missions like walk, 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 find this person.
Yeah, and I guess probably the more you walk, the more things you can find. Yeah.
That's cool.
Which is kind of cool, like you can get the famous elusive Gucci Pachi sticker.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, same one.
Oh, okay. So you can just exit it. Yeah. So quit searching. Yes. Yeah. So. I'm exploring it. I'm actually working on the video for it because I unboxed it yesterday. I recorded my unboxing, but then it was all over the place. So it's an adventure.
You still have features that you just never seen before. Yeah,
because I spend most of my afternoon trying to figure out the Wi-Fi connectivity because I don't have Wi-Fi at home. So that's why I created my phone as a hotspot.
Yeah.
Linked it to this. And I just began to download stuff. And the codes.
What's the biggest on the grid? You'd be amazed at the fact of what we have to do in order to get you this show every single Saturday.
Yeah.
It's nothing short of a miracle.
Yeah, this is literally the only time I'm like connected to the webs.
Yeah. And we were talking about earlier, like we actually limit our engagement with Instagram throughout the week now because it's just we need to focus on creating, not consuming Instagram product, which is kind of cool. But that said, I'm really excited for this. I like the fact that you can customize the fit. Can you take it out?
Oh yeah,
take it out. Let me see.
Yeah, because this is a non-branded watch thing. I purchased it on the side because the one that it came with is purple, and it's actually the same size as the Tamagotchi Connect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I was measuring them. So of course, in the video, I have a comparison with this one, the other time.
And if you're wondering whether it fits a wrist that is large like mine, yeah, it does pretty comfortably. Yeah. Actually, I can tighten it up quite a bit more. It's pretty dope. So this is just secondhand or no, secondary market.
Secondary market. I have it in this pink, and I also have it in like green to match the like monstery of it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so I just bought different ones because based on different outfits, different.
It has lost the keychain aspect, right?
No, because yes, in its natural form, but no, because they sell the little
cover,
a little cover that makes it into a keychain. You can make it into a necklace charm. So I'm in the process of buying all that stuff.
Yeah, and you know what? It's kind of a good new little avenue to explore, right? You haven't had a Tamagotchi like that in forever.
I have not. I've been this year I began to get back into my Tamagotchi Connect to teach myself to take care of it. But I killed him like 3 times. It died overnight.
And honestly, also big shout outs to the Tama Place because the Tama Place actually it's very active with the community, so much so that I repost things that they posted, and they're like they like it, they're like sending messages. The community seems to be right now at its best
because this helps connectivity within people. Because with the Tama Connect, you can only connect to the person next to you. With this one, you can connect with people across the world.
I wonder what they're gonna do afterwards.
I don't know. And they're constantly updating stuff.
Yeah,
they're constantly making updates that it's kind of like better than the Tesla. Because like the Tesla gets updates and it gets new features. The same thing happens to the Tama. But then this is $59.99 if we buy it for the Monster Party or the Angelic Party or Carnival.
And the biggest difference is that the Tesla truck and all the invites people to kind of challenge it and prove how terrible it is.
This is just enjoyment.
Yeah, exactly.
Pure enjoyment.
Yeah, it doesn't have that stigma attached.
Nah, this is just joy. This is just joy and friendship.
And by the way, I am committed not to say the name of the place we visited, but I'm still representing it. So I am a walking art piece from that place. So every time I'm just gonna point, okay? Last time we only said it 8 times.
Oh, you counted? I think we said more.
No, I went back and I counted them.
Okay.
I said it 6 times. You said it.
I know.
Snacks said it once.
I was like, snacks.
But I wasn't sure about the rules. So I was like, okay, I'm going to count them individually.
Yeah. No, but it's all together within the live.
Now, there is a few bits of news that we're going to touch upon before we get out of here and let you guys enjoy your Saturday and let us enjoy ours, because we're going to bring you some content based on that too. There's going to be a lot of places that we're going to visit today. So I want to first do something unorthodox.
Okay.
Right? Go to your postman.
Go
to your post office. Right now, they have this Dungeons and Dragons stamp set, which just looks so freaking awesome. Like, I think these are $20.
Dude, that's so worth it. I'm like, I would love to get a letter of one of those.
Yeah, but the thing
you should send the Christmas ones with
No, stop. Because I do not take them out. I just leave them like this.
Oh my god.
And that's the vein of Snacks' existence.
Let me see. Go continue.
Snacks has asked me to purchase. We had one of dinosaurs. That was really, really cool, like fossils. And then the other one is planets. And the planets one, I think I have it right here. Let me get it.
These are pretty sick.
All right, so
and they do repeat. Oh my gosh. Mighty Max does have a stamp collection. Oh, these ones do not repeat the dangerous species. I mean, endangered species.
Dangerous?
See, like the ones that I buy, I usually buy the Scooby-Doo ones, but there's always the same Scooby-Doo picture repeated multiple times, so I don't mind using them. These are really nice.
And dude, you should go get them. Like sometimes it's such a hit and miss too when you go to a post office. I remember the Scooby-Doo ones and the Planet ones. I had to go to a post office in Downey.
Wow.
To get it. Luckily, I was there already, so it was just one of those serendipitous things.
You're like, I'm just gonna stop by and kind of check it out. Pretty sick. No, these are really nice. What I like is like if you do want to use them, they do give you repeats, so you can at least use half the sheet if you want to.
But why would you?
But I know Mighty Max just wants to frame it as this because it does give you a really nice setup here as a whole.
And the thing is that you don't even send that many, with exception of you send postcards all the time.
I do. I send a lot of letters and a lot of postcards because I like being part of the Pony Christmas card exchange and Valentine's exchange. So if you're in the Instagram community, keep an eye for those because the Christmas one is coming.
I didn't find it, but I did find this.
Myself.
That's okay.
Yes.
So yes, apparently we have 4 sheets that I don't use.
Well, you'll use them in an emergency.
Yeah, but this paired one's the best.
Yeah, push comes to shove, you'll go ahead and use it in an emergency. You'll always have
a postal emergency. Believe it or not, they do exist.
They do. And I have a question. Are they forever stamps?
I believe so.
It says the bottom. Yeah, forever.
I think they're all forever stamps.
Makes sense.
Forever USA. Absolutely.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So I have. I don't want to say I started a post, but every now and then when I go send a letter and I see a really cool one in the catalog, I definitely stop by and make a point to get it because they're just really nice. Like it's something cool to frame. And guys, I love framing stuff. Now I wonder whether they do this in. Oh my god, I want to say it. I want to say it so bad. In that place in the Orient. In the land of the rising sun, do they do stamps for like Godzilla or anime?
I would love for it
to be crazy.
I would love for that to be.
Do they even do that? I don't think so because they're all like ink stamp based, right?
No. They have stamps. I'll look into it. The graphics on your stamps for Dungeons and Dragons reminded me of the cover for Godzilla, There Be Dragons 2, Sons of Giants.
Here there be dragons.
It's so good. It is so good. So it's pretty much looking at the first interactions of humans with kaijus throughout history and how there's now kind of like a cult-like or secret society that tries to keep a lot of the truths of the true interactions and the power of kaijus in mythology kind of like a secret.
Oh, okay, got it.
It's really good.
Is it a book? Is it a
they are
online
comics.
Show? Is it a
they're comics. They are slowly being dropped right now. Only 2 are out. The third one's coming out on September 11th. So if you want to jump on this boat, I completely encourage you guys. It is such a good story. The art is really cool. And I was going to bring him today to drop him off with you, but I completely forgot because I was trying to leave on time.
Oh, you actually have them?
I have them. I already read the first two.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a September one to drop so I can have the third one.
Oh, yeah. Dang. And by the way, we have not forgotten the fact that we said that we were going to talk about Godzilla Monster Island Camp, but we're not going to do this podcast. We're going to do it in the next one because she didn't bring hers. But moving on, yes.
And that way we can show more pictures.
Yes, exactly.
Because I want to prep the photos. We're going to take some photos of some of the things and show them in. So we're giving you guys a little bit more time. I know it's a hard book to find. So if you ordered it online, you have 1 more week for it to arrive.
Yeah, we got some messages saying like it was hard. So like, yeah, I get it. It's true. We'll do it.
If you are hunting for it and you don't find it, but you are at the at the comic book shop, pick this one up.
And if you can't find it at the end of the day, let me know. I'll send you my copy. There you go. And I'll sign it myself. And I'll be like, hey, I signed it. I did not work on it at all. I didn't write it. I didn't illustrate it. I didn't letter it. But I bought it. And I have a pen. So I can sign it, no problem. Okay. So that it's honestly a really good one. Before we move on.
Yes.
We said kaiju art. At the very least, give him something kaiju. How was your experience at the kaiju place last time?
Oh my
because
gosh.
You were super decked out with a jacket and all that.
I know. I spent all week kind of.
And all your money.
I did. I had never gone to an art gallery and be like, I'll take those pieces.
Oh, please. Okay. Because you did go to the Furby art gallery last
I did,
time.
but I didn't buy anything.
Yeah.
I didn't buy anything.
Did you go derivative?
So the pop-up was, if we can pull up my Instagram, I can show a lot of photos from there. So I went to the Ghost, and I always my brain keeps switching the letters for there we can start with the 50-year one.
This one?
Spoke art. My brain always wants to say sports art. So sports art gallery in Culver City. The last day of the gallery was yesterday. And it was celebrating the 70 years of Godzilla.
You're an old man.
And it was like, it's near downtown Culver City. So there's a lot of things to kind of visit. I do not recommend. For some reason I thought it was downtown. I do not recommend the Chick-fil-A near there because although it used to have sit-in, now it doesn't.
The Chick-fil-A? The
Chick-fil-A is just like you got to drive through or order and pick up. I was like, I don't want to. I just need to use your restroom. So I was like, I don't want you anymore. But yes. So I went to the exhibit. It was very small. As soon as you come in, there is that large painting that was actually, I think, done in-house. Not sure. Of Godzilla -1's eyes.
Yeah.
His gaze. So we'll get to that one towards the end.
Go ahead. You navigate it.
Yeah. And then, so we started with this one. This is by Eric Tan. And this is $600. But this is like acrylic and wood. It's so good.
What? 600? How big is this?
It's about this big.
Now,
there were some that were like thousands. I bought a print of this one, so this one set me back $50.
That's cute.
Isn't it
adorable? And I love the colors. I gotta say, I do love the colors. The contrast between the purple and the orange/yellow, super nice.
I really love the way that you're not looking at him head on. You kind of see him through like the park, through the nature. It gave me such good. I'm like, yes, that is that place, and it feels right. And I love that the look is very cartoony, kind of like my the Godzilla that I carry around, my Cutezilla.
And I love every time they kind of incorporate a realistic background with a cartoony subject, because it is a very, very much a representation of, we live in this world, but at the same time, we're like collecting toys and like living in this cartoon world. Right? Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that.
I thought it was really cute. So this one, it was an instance like I kind of want this one, so I kind of kept a mental tab. They also had this one. I love that the frame, kind of marched also like match the skin of Godzilla.
Is it burnt wood?
Yeah, it's like burnt wood. This one's $4,000.
But I can see how even the burnt wood is its own piece, because it's like, let's say, made out of debris after an atomic blast, something like that. It's kind of cool.
So I until I saw this piece, I began to notice the frames.
You began to notice I might be in the wrong place.
I'm like, I think I'm broke
financially.
I was like, I think I gotta go. I think this one was about in the thousands as well. Yeah. So an oil painting of Shin Godzilla.
Bob made that one.
I believe
you can always.
There we go. Oh, there you go. I still
Bob
can't
Appleton.
see. Oh my God, still can't see. But yeah,
I'm trying to give you credit, guys. I'm sorry. The resolution is only so much.
This one is gorgeous.
So many action lines. What's going on here?
It's zoom in and figure out what's up with this one.
All right, so it's definitely. Oh, it's a patch. It's like a giant patch.
It is embroidered. Yes, It's made through embroidery. I thought this was amazing, and it opened up so many opportunities for me. Because I was wearing a jacket that's missing a lot of embroidery, and I am a girly that loves embroidering stuff. So I think my next attempt will be an embroidered Godzilla head.
Dude, imagine if you make a family quilt like for you and yours. You're just gonna have tons of like Godzilla patches. That'd be hilarious.
It's like just making them.
And this is done by Rose Coach. Sorry if I mispronounced your last name. We're trying to give you credit, guys.
Yes.
All right. Then. We wrote that.
So this Monster Island, it's so adorable. I just see them all taking little naps. I think Minya's on the side down there. We have Godzilla in the middle. Okay. We have Rhoda on the top. We have
boy Anguirus.
And we have what's her face? Mothra in her larvar form. And then this guy, I forget his name. But they recently made a figure for him in Target last year.
That's a different one.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just Rodan's legs.
No, it's I forget his name.
I love the variety of art that was on display here. The variety of skills.
Yeah, and for me, it really inspired me because I was like, okay,
Justin Hinegrove.
How does one get about this?
Because, all right, so every time you go to an art gallery, right, you always have this idea of like, I could do that, or I could paint Godzilla in my own way, right? Like I can do it. So why is it that my art isn't there and theirs is, well, short and sweet? Because you haven't done it yet.
Exactly.
Try it. So I can see it. Do it.
Do it.
Oof.
I actually have a small print for you from that one.
Because
they gave them to us as a tiny, like this kind of size, the postcard size ones. And I was like, I'll take one for Mike's, one for me. So I have one for you. I just didn't bring it. I left it with the comics on the table.
As the comics we were supposed to bring.
Yes.
But honestly, this is so much better for show. To be honest, I like this.
And I was like, oh, I love the minimalism. I love the brush strokes, the action. I was like, it's really, really nice.
And another thing about Godzilla is that Godzilla art is that it also always, more often than not, plays with text or letters, fonts.
I want to see that. Do the next one. Okay, I have to go that way.
Ooh, this was my favorite.
I love this. I love the texture on it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
One of the things that the description said was it was made with sludge. And it's a sludge monster.
Really?
And I was like, I love the detail.
Oh, okay, because if you guys have never come across old paint, it very much becomes sludge.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes sludge that if it's white, for some reason, it just looks green. It just loses everything and all the chemicals in it. Just looks gross and it stinks.
Yeah, it's like aged.
Yeah, so I wonder if that was what they did. But if not, oh my God, when I saw it, even at the resolution of
this,
my tiny Instagram box, right? I was just like, this is my favorite piece.
Yeah, I love the presence of Ghidorah through his eyes, so glowing, so big.
Yeah,
and it did have some texture. It wasn't as like
flat.
It wasn't too flat, but it also wasn't like excessively 3D.
Okay.
But it did have just like that dimension to it that you usually get with oil paintings, and it was so nicely placed too. It was such a central piece.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be. It's very. It's.
I think it was like 8K.
Well worth it in this case.
Yeah.
You know, it's. I can see that if you spend the $8,000 and you put it as a centerpiece in your home, it will always be a talking piece, no matter what. It is. It has such a presence.
It does, and that's the thing. It does have a presence.
Yeah.
Then we had some. I believe this one's. I know some of. There is a very famous artist that does a lot of work for Mondo. And he has some of his posters out here. I don't think this one's from him, but I know there's one that has them. And I've always wanted to get one of his posters, but they always sell out, and they're always like 10 times more in the aftermarket.
Yeah.
So I had the opportunity of picking one up from the gallery, but I really want.
I was actually kind of surprised that you didn't pick this one, because it has a lot of elements that resonate with you and your household overall, right?
Yeah.
It has, you know, your spouse is kind of like what is it?
He's a big Ghidorah fan.
Yeah, he's a big Ghidorah fan. You like Godzilla, and it has Mount Fuji.
And I haven't even seen Mount Fuji in the bottom.
Yeah, it's Fuji-san. Right?
And the other thing is, I love the fact that, you know, how Godzilla's face has been tagged on to show the battle damage, you know, with his eyes busted and all of it. I was like, it's so good. So this was one for sure that I was like, I really, really like it. But
it's super nice.
I went shopping.
I think this might be Monster Island, not Fuji.
No, it's Fuji, and the Kofuji's on the side.
Kofuji. Fuji-chan and Fuji-san.
Yeah, Fuji-chan and Fuji-san. And see, and there's like the.
If you guys don't know, Fortune and Peggy actually climbed Fuji-san. Okay.
But I want to climb Kofuji. I want to go Fuji-chan.
Fuji-chan. It's pretty much. You think it's Godzilla and Minion?
So the thing about these is that they have variants, and variants make me confused.
Oh, okay.
So because they had this beautiful one that I would definitely gravitate to this palette.
Those colors are definitely in right now.
And then they had this one. So for me, I was torn. When there were two, I was like, I don't know what to choose. So I just choose nothing.
I feel like the red kind of removes a lot of the different, you know, color aspects of this one. You can see that there's a lot more things popping at you, and then the other one, they're still there, but they're just more muted, so you don't notice it as much.
I agree. I think the other color palette's still good. And remember, guys, if you are still interested in any of these pieces, if you see them, you can go to spokesart.com and pick them up. Still, they can order and ship. You can order and ship them for you. And also Ghost times Ghost. They also have pins and other prints and shirts available on their website. This one reminded me of like vintage Nintendo NES
like a
cartridge.
Yeah,
when I saw it, I was like, that's such a cartridge art.
I don't think that, in my opinion, and again, peasant's opinion, in my opinion, I don't like the lower lip on Godzilla.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
You know, there's something weird about it. I don't know.
The facial structure is not it.
It's not very Godzilla-like. I don't know what it is. This lower lip right here, I'm not into it. No.
I hadn't even noticed. I had only looked at the top.
Yeah, no, it's just the overall pattern and the breaking of the color is really well done.
But it's just that shape, huh?
And how it's the paint. It's like off center. Because you have that black,
to the
black
right
line. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
You know what he reminds me of? Now that you mention it, he looks like Killer Croc from Arkham Asylum.
Yeah. It's very difficult to see the head connected to the rest of the body.
Or like making it a Godzilla head. Oh, now I see it. Now I can't unsee it after you mentioned it.
It's so weird.
Then they had the Space Godzilla poster, which also had a variant in color.
I can see how variants are confused.
See, variants are confused. There were so many variants. I was like, I don't know. But I love this one. When I saw it, I was like,
shoot.
Exactly. When I first saw it, I was like, everybody was just passing by it. And for me, I was like, I was like, what do whales have to do with Godzilla? And I was like, wait a minute, it's not a coral reef.
Those are the spikes. That's crazy.
Right? It puts you into scale.
Yeah. It brings scale into it. That's a beautiful print.
Right?
That's like, a gorgeous print.
And it's so subtle. So if you're like a Godzilla fan / working like in a biology lab, marine biology, and you want a subtle print, this is your subtle print.
I would even argue that it doesn't really need the boat or whatever it's at the top. I know that they put it in just to kind of see that there's
you're underwater,
Yeah, but I would argue it doesn't really need it. Like this looks just
that speaks
so
a lot for
good.
itself,
Yeah.
right? Because like the giants that we are,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they're so
the biggest
tiny.
animal on the planet. That's who they are, right? Yeah. That is so cool.
The sun, it struck me when I was there.
Yeah,
I was like,
can see that. I can see that.
Then this one's very like comic book,
Mm-hmm.
Print. So I was like, oh, I'm good. I can literally pick this up at our next comic book shop or something.
And that's the thing, right? Like, it seems like when you look at really good art, like really good comic art, it's like,
the print's there,
right? Like, these are all amazing paintings, but then because they're so readily available, you're like, oh,
I know, and that's one of the things I felt with some of the prints. I was like, I know this one has and will be used in a comic book cover.
Yeah, it has to.
So I'll have another opportunity to get it at a maybe smaller, lower price point.
Yeah, like sure, it's gonna have like a staple on the side and stuff like that, or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm like, it's okay. I really love these. These ones are so expensive, but they're so adorable. And you can buy them individually or as a set.
Are they acrylic?
It's like wood, paint, and
the resin on top. Yeah, got it.
This one's cute, nice little watercolor, goofy little shapes.
I love Anguirus. Just the idea that the guy had to be on his knees all the time on all fours. It's so dumb.
It's commitment right there. I love it. So it's just Godzilla and
King Caesar
are mellowing out in the spring and looking at clouds, and one of them is shaped like a Godzilla shooting. I thought it's so chill, and they're both just vibing.
Dude, you can so if you were to go to a hotel and then you go into your restroom and this is what you see in one of the walls, there's nothing on it, and then there's a bathtub next to it, I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah.
You're like, I'm here to vibe.
That's so cool.
Vibe. Yeah, and then you get the tropical flowers because it's the Garden of Okinawa.
Yeah, okay, I see.
So I'm like, I love it. Like so many reference, very cute, very nice. So I was like, okay. This was one of the contenders I was gonna buy as a full print because I was like, I love the color, I love the vibe. It's just so mellow. And then there was this one.
Oh my God, Flower Power Godzilla.
So this is a piece that I did pick up because I'm like, I just really like the flowers in it, the contrast. And this artist is pretty much known for doing that, for like always bringing pop of colors and incorporating scenes that are a little bit more dark with a lot of color. And
you mentioned that's what you were looking for that day. It kind of looks like this.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking for. I was looking for pops of color because the print actually went into my office.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need it. That thing is huge.
Yeah?
That thing is massive. It goes to like here.
Dang.
From the ground to
I like
here.
how Walker's just there chilling too.
I know. And what I like even in the print is that you see the pencil marks when it was erased and then Mothra was put in.
Watercolor?
I think it's mixed media. So it does have watercolor and it does have
bleeding here.
Other, yeah. And even in the print on the sections, you see the imperfections of it, and that really drew me to it.
Yeah. By the way, guys, if you can't tell, we really do like art. We both have like this, we have a very strong art background. And whenever we go to a museum, even independently, this is what we do. We can literally spend hours there now.
Just looking at it. And then we saw some really cool like art figures, collectible figures from our friends in Monster Patrol. And they were like front and center.
I know that our friend Kaiju Crackhead went as well.
Oh,
yeah, I remember that he did go. He mentioned that. I'm not sure what his pickups were. He did go.
Oh,
well, it's kind of cool.
I want to see what he picked up. I really want to see what some of the stuff, because a lot of them, where some of these prints are not available. I know they're hilarious. Look at Baragon's adorable puppy face. So some of these prints are not available online yet. They will be available later on. But currently, you could have only picked them up at location.
So you went to the Godzilla. Well, no, it was an anime theme park that had a huge Godzilla presence, right?
Yeah.
But for all intents and purposes, they can just literally do a Godzilla theme park.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, looking at this, I'm like, come get Rodan's fried chicken.
It does look like fried chicken.
Yeah, it's so hilarious. And then you can go to Monster Island Camp.
Or like
for the babies.
Yeah, I feel like the kids section should have minions.
Yeah, of course.
So cute.
And also Jet Jaguar. The kids love Jet Jaguar.
Yeah, Jet Jaguar is a friend of the kids.
Yeah, it's true.
This one's a bully. This one was amazing. This thing was massive. So if you're really into like vintage posters, this was your cup of tea.
This is pretty much the toy that everybody looks for, the Rodan. Yeah.
These ones were amazing. So like it was like the size of what your hat wall over here. So Max is like a large hat wall over there. So it was like a size of like almost a wall. It was pretty big. And then again, remember, I'm kind of small, guys, so things look extra big too.
And you can always use the little tag at the bottom as a reference. And there's JJ, second
this one was
reference.
so nice, but it was just too much red for me as a print to having one. Because I was looking for one specific for my office. I was like, I don't want to be overwhelmed by a certain color that might cause stress throughout the work week. So I want something that's a little bit more muted. And although I really love this design, I would have liked that for home.
I think this the overall placement of every little thing in the image here just works. It's satisfying. Like the Toho being right in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And then you have the human. And this monster itself is so symmetrical.
And all the water just dripping off his body. So Megalon,
yeah, it's so good.
So, and this is one of the worshippers of Megalon, the cult that kind of summons him.
But I can, oh my god. Oh, but this is not.
It's art. You can still buy it.
But you couldn't just go to their cafeteria and have it.
No,
right?
there's no cafeteria. This is, you know how like in Japan.
Yes.
In Japan, they outside of the restaurants they have.
Yeah. They have
so that is an art form.
That's true.
And so they went ahead and created a
Godzilla.
Because I was thinking chicken cutlet.
Chicken cutlet.
Yeah. So I was like Godzilla chicken cutlet, some rice, So I was like, that's really
kind of cool because it is art.
Yeah,
it is definitely art.
It is.
Yeah.
So I was like, I really like this. There was another print on top that was a watercolor, but I think it might have gotten forgotten. I did not post it because I was like, it's okay. I took precedence. This beautiful so watercolor. Pretty.
Beautiful.
Yeah, going there made me a little bit more inspired to just kind of pick up a brush and start painting. Yeah. And I do have an idea because when I went to a thrift store later on, there was a color palette that I saw that I was like, you and you, Godzilla. Let's be friends. And I have already so I have the image in my mind. I just have to paint it.
Well, I've been thinking, right? Like one of the things I've always wanted to do, it's paint a mural. Like I've always wanted to paint a mural. Like just go to a business and they're like, here's an empty wall. Like I'll buy the paint, whatever.
Yeah, let's just do it. Yeah.
So I was thinking, when we finally stop renting and buy our own home, I was just like, my garage, there's a wall that's just white. I'm just gonna paint it. I'm just gonna mural it. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, it's your space.
Yeah, dude. Why not?
So this one reminds me of Godzilla from Final Wars, and I just don't like that design of Godzilla. He's so ratty that I'm not a fan. But I think this is beautiful. Like this is, I think, my spouse's favorite style that he saw in the exhibit.
It's very tribal type of design, but yeah, I can see. Oh, it's a design that a lot of people use for like Dragon Ball. They use for so many different things. Like Naruto uses this all the time.
It's like, oh my gosh, I can't find the name. But it's like the old school Japanese prints, the block prints. Yeah. That's really and what honestly, it mimics.
Yeah, and this wave, by the way, how ironic that we were just literally doing an art show and I'm wearing this. It's so cool.
This is from the 49 views of Fuji?
Everybody uses this as a reference. Yes. So much so that it's on a t-shirt. So sometimes you get bored of it.
And honestly, this is also a little reference to it right here in the bottom because the people on the boat, they're right here. The boat's right here. There's supposed to be one more over here. Yeah.
I'm a walking example here, guys.
Yeah, so there it is. And look, to the size of the waves, he's much larger. And he's also battling King Ghidorah. That's why he's getting struck by lightning from the top. So I'm really subtle, lots of action, really cool. I really enjoyed it.
It is a good print. One of the things I really enjoy, go back for a bit, is when a print or a painting has a natural frame, but things bleed out.
Me too. There's this one painter that I've been seeing on Instagram that his are on a a canvas, but they actually leave the canvas. And I was like, I want to play with that.
Yeah.
I want to play with that. Next we have this one. To me, I was like, it's really nice, but like when it buys too much movie poster, I kind of get the ick a little bit and don't want to purchase
I guess
it.
so.
Like I can enjoy seeing it, but I don't want to buy it.
If this is a drawing,
yeah,
I gotta commend the fact that all of these look like actual suits.
Yeah, they do.
They don't look like, oh, it's like this. This is a. I'm sorry. This is just like Godzilla cartoon. Godzilla. Oh, what am I doing?
Oh, okay. I'll show you what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to look clicky. Yeah. You can tell that those are drawings. Those are flat.
Those are flat. Yeah.
And the other one does look like a photo.
Yeah, this looks like a picture. Correct. Yeah, like a photograph.
Yeah.
And in it, there's a lot of skill to it.
There is.
So much so that I'm willing to bet that he used an articulated
figure as, right? I see. I am seeing here.
As a model,
for the still life. Yes. I don't know. Is that like a cut joint right here?
Yeah, right. It's too much. It's just too much.
Yeah, but it looks really good. So for me, for what I was looking for at the moment, I was like, this is not it, because I had a specific type of print in mind. So I was like, for me, I was like, this is gorgeous. This is awesome. But I'm not looking for movie style posters. And we had this one was the one that was above the food.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's just like a mild. It gives you more like
Silent Hill vibes.
Exactly. It gives you like more of an American or a Western look of Godzilla as like a terror figure coming out from the mountains in the fog.
Yeah. I guess you have to go to that. Yeah, that one. Correct. That looks like Giant Gonzalez to me.
What is it? Gato. Gato or the duck then. Gato. Yeah. And then his other counterpart. Sorry, it's the other way. Garu.
Yeah.
And his counterpart.
That's kind of cool.
I really like this one because it looked like an old Showa era poster.
Yeah, it almost looks like an old Shonen Jump manga cover. You know?
Yeah, and like the yellowing around.
The yellowing is the key. Yeah.
So I'm like, I know I was like now to movie posters, but I'm like if it's like. If it looks truly drawn like a movie poster, I kind of gravitate. I don't even know what I like, guys. For me, I was just like, it looks cute.
Sometimes you just need to see it, and I like the fact that you have the twins, and then you have the egg. And Mothra is my favorite kaiju, so like already
it's stunning.
Yeah.
Honestly, she's central.
Yeah.
Godzilla takes the side panel only. Yes. This one was so pretty.
It's just okay. Ooh, and you can, what a great idea!
Once you get close to it, you can see all the strokes of the paintbrush for her.
That is so
and
good.
Godzilla's right here.
Yeah. What a great idea! I mean, clearly you can tell like they omitted a lot of color from the Mothra because Mothra is very colorful, right? So it has like the blacks, the yellows, the reds, right? But I think it was definitely an intentional piece, so you can make
sure
so you have that like
that
real pop, and the blue is so shiny.
I know, like you can see it. You're like, oh my gosh, it's like a true reflection. It's like a light.
It's so nice. It's a very good print.
And then these are the ones from that one artist I was talking about. He does a lot of pieces for Mondo, and these things usually go for like 10 times the price.
Yeah.
And he had like they were like a scroll size. He had a few throughout. They're amazing. They're honestly, I can't with these. I totally can't. So I'm like, so good.
Yeah. Sometimes all it is like if you have an art piece, you just have to feature it and for them to be like, oh, whoa, this is the size that they were meant to be. Type of deal.
Exactly.
You know? Woo, nice. With the power lines on the side and the building being crushed. That's so crazy.
And what we're seeing here is just like, you don't see the rest because it's just fluff from the smoke and debris.
How he chose to like bleed out the red right here at the bottom. Yeah.
So good. And I enjoyed it. I was just staring at them, talking to myself. So, oh my God, I'm like, I'm a derp. So I was like, and then this one was like a wood carving. And then it's slightly painted. Yeah, this one was priced too. And this is on the side of the desk where you went there like, okay, I'm ready to order my prints, guys. I'm ready. And then they brought out a little catalog and you chose from the catalog the ones you wanted. And then they're like, yeah, I will give you your order. Do you want it rolled or do you want it flat? And I was like, I pick it flat because I always get them rolled in the mail. But I was like, I want it flat, see what it feels like. Next time I'll do rolled because it was very tricky to handle.
Yeah, I would imagine.
This thing was massive and
Why
gorgeous.
didn't you take? Well, I guess because you had the selfie angle, right? Like, why didn't you put yourself in the middle so like Godzilla's cross-eyed looking at you?
It was hard. My arm wasn't far enough because he's huge.
I would imagine. Yeah, that was it.
He's humongous. He's stunning. Like if I had a home that was massive,
just paint that.
That would be it. This would be as soon as you come in.
You know how in the kitchen you have like the kitchen has this entire area, right? So people put tile all around.
Don't report me. Don't report me.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool to put instead.
I know. It's so good. So it was a very small gallery, as you can see, but it was so good. It was packed full of great pieces.
It was enjoyable. Like
so enjoyable.
And I feel like when it comes to art galleries, you are your own worst enemy sometimes because you sometimes go too fast or sometimes you just go to take pictures and you're like, okay, I'm done. Like, really? Are you done?
You're not. You know? Not. I went through it the first time taking all the photos and I went back.
Those are huge prints.
I know. I dropped them. I believe it's $140 on prints.
Well, okay. I don't feel so bad about buying a pillow. That was that expensive. And it's not a body pillow, guy. Well, it technically is, but it's not. For me, it's medical.
It's medical.
It's medical. It's for medicine.
Yeah, but the cover is hentai.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I don't look at it. Oh, yes. How many?
This to me looks like watermelon.
It's a palette.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like, oh, let's make it earthy, let's make it green. So this Tamagotchi is actually made out of real eggshells, recycled eggshells, or so as this has been said and promoted. So it's an eco-friendly Tama that's made out of eggshells. It's gonna be exclusive and it's gonna be sold for $30.
Tamago, by the way, means again egg, right? So this is why it's kind of ironic. Now I wonder if it's frail.
I don't think so. I think it's strong. I think it's got it. I'll buy it.
I mean, eggshells are simply made out of calcium carbonate, which is pretty damn strong if you think about it.
Like, think about the, what's it called? Kidney stones.
Yeah, exactly. They're like
they're pretty hard.
They can make it into a stone, so don't think it's going to crack on you. Obviously, if you treat it like...
If you put it in vinegar, it might dissolve.
Yeah, it will, definitely. If it is, yes, absolutely.
Just be careful.
Yeah. But, so again, the Tama trade continues.
I know. Tamagotchis are bad.
Now, we spent about 40 minutes talking about art, which I have no problem with.
Same.
But I do want to mention, let me see, what happened to the really...
This one, the Mischief?
Yes, the not wheels. So this is obviously sold out. I had the chance to buy it, but I was just like, no. But I got to admit, it is a brilliant idea.
Can I give you a challenge?
What is it?
Okay. We were talking about art.
Yeah.
What about we make our own art piece, Hot Wheel, that's a wreckage?
We can do that.
We have so many that are literally in our collections that are repeats. We have so many clown cars.
Yeah, so many clown cars.
That we can literally make them busted wheels.
Yeah, we can make them busted wheels. It's easy. As a matter of fact, I have one that has no wheels whatsoever.
There you go. And you can literally just get some polyform clay and make a flat tire. Put it on, make a couple of flats.
So the person who opened this one, right? I think I saw, what was the name of this? The Lamley Show. Mm-hmm. They opened one up.
We can go ahead and zoom in through the pieces. As you talk.
And they obviously see
it's got tickets.
It's got tickets, and it has the windshield wipers. You know how it's like. You can see there's plenty of dirt on the top.
I see the shape of them. Okay.
There's a cracked windshield, right? If you go down, that's like foam that they put in order to
the trashy foam that you fix somewhere.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, he's gone to Home Depot for his repairs.
Yes, exactly. If you go down, that's the spare tire because it's yellow and it's more skinny.
Makes sense. The bumper doesn't match the color of the car, so it's been spray painted and slightly fixed and then scratched.
And the lights I have that horrible yellow that you get
that you can't see
out of.
Okay.
It's lost its identification, little like
right here on the
emblem of the car, right? Like it doesn't have it, and I know it's unlicensed, but it kind of works with it.
Yeah, it does a good job.
I like the fact that the window is cracked open. That's kind of unusual, right? It's
for a Hot Wheel.
Yeah. Oh, the side mirror has tape.
Oh, okay. Good catch.
Has tape. Yeah, it's true.
You know what? I'll break mine off on mine.
Yeah, go down. You have rust, and then that's the seatbelt supposedly.
Oh, okay. It looks like a sock.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good.
No, it does not.
Yeah, but
like I feel like the tape is just painted on. We need a little texture. That's really at least just like cut it in like the Gunplas do.
Yeah. And then you have the regular tire. You can have some like broken things.
Yeah, mismatched paint.
Yeah.
Next to the back. Oops. There you go.
You know,
Born to drive on my Hot Wheel. Born to die. The world is a track. The world is a track. Okay. I think these are hilarious. I love the wash me.
The wash me is a good idea.
Honestly, I might steal that for mine.
Yeah. The wash me. Oh, the bumper is not aligned. Like it's
it's slightly off. You're right. I see that here.
Yeah. I think this side mirror and the other one are not the same. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. This one's been taped up.
They taped up a completely different color.
Let me see. Here it is on this side.
Yes.
Okay. All right, it's not bad. I like it.
There's a car in the neighborhood where I typically do clothes. And the lady who drives the car, it's a Volvo wagon, has replaced, just like this, her front light with a Nature Valley or like, what's it? Like the tea plastic bottle?
Oh,
I don't know what it's called. So like, takes the jug, cuts it, and just puts it.
Well, I'm telling you, inspiration of the
streets, man.
You know what it needs, and I wish it had.
What?
One of those that it has so many tickets. It needs a boot.
It needs a boot. Yeah, you're right.
And I'm like, it has that many tickets. By this point, it should have had a boot.
Yeah, it's true. Now, one cool thing about the wheel without the the wheel without the tire,
just
right?
The rim, not the rim, but the brake thing,
the brake pad, right? Like the whole thing. That rolls. It rolls. It's kind of cool. Yeah.
We should do like a live trashing a car. Let's just do it. Let's do a little trashing live. I'm afraid we will get hurt though.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That somebody came and drew on it. I guess again, it's a really cool idea.
It's really fun. It's a junker.
It's a junker, and Hot Wheels has released a crushed cars for the monster trucks, right?
And then the impact ones, the ones that have accidents.
But the fact that they took a meme to the next level, like for example, it says Mischief instead of Hot Wheels, right?
Yeah, because it
says used for 2024
where?
Like under Mischief. Typically it says new, right? New for 2024. It says used for 2024 . Right? Not total yet.
Cinder block not included to proper.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It has its own little classification, which is just like messed up cars, which may be
something new
to come. Yeah.
Which honestly, my first car was a messed up car.
Yeah.
And if you have a Hyundai Santa Fe that's beat up and in tan color, honey, I will buy it.
It's a great car.
Yeah.
The new Santa Fe pickup. I looked at it, I was like, that's a car for you. It looks really cool. And they've been doing a lot of these reimagining of classic cars with like super cyberpunk style, and so far it's worked. So they might end up doing this too. Go to the back of the card.
Oh, the back of the card.
Yeah, and if you look at the descriptions.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's such a really good idea.
Car.
No
warranty. Car is in great conditions. Just needs a little work. Mischief will not offer replacements. By purchasing this Hot Wheel basic 1/64 scale car, buyer indicates that that they own polyester putty, spray paint, and I know a guy who can buff out this. Yes, born to drive, world is a truck. I'm a Hot Wheel, and then the car. So I'm moving it a lot. I'm just making you guys dizzy. Sorry. 4 million. 4 million.
That's how many of them were made. Okay, gotcha. 410 million.
Dead car. This is not one of them yet. So all the Hot Wheels they have made, I guess. And then that one. This is associated trademark, and then
that's just the legal stuff.
Yeah. Warning: not suitable for individuals with country club membership.
Disgusted looks will be given. I get so many little, jokes in there that in this case, even the card itself is part of the collectible.
Yeah, that's why you need that really cover. Need it, yeah. It's really fun. I really want to buy some cards now.
I gotta say, like, it was $30. For something unique, I can understand it.
Yeah, for sure.
Not something I was going to, purchase, from the get-go. But I gotta admit, I gotta give him credit when it's due. If we're talking art, that's a pretty good piece.
That's a pretty good piece.
It's a pretty good piece. Yeah,
honestly, because it goes against what Hot Wheels are, which are slick and beautiful and perfect. Type of thing. A junker is fun.
Yeah, throwbacks. That's kind of crazy. I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, so those are WWE retro throwbacks. I saw it last time that I was getting the information, so I'm guessing. Let's see. Relieved the 1990s WWE with a retro 4-pack bundle featuring the British Bulldog, Shawn Michaels, Alondra Blazy, and Isaac Yankem. Unique action features let you battle it out with their signature moves. This complete set of Wave 6 figures is individually sealed in the nostalgic classic WWE action figure packaging and arrives in a commemorative 90s themed shipper box to celebrate the 4 figures in their heyday.
But you don't get the ring, which kind of
course not. You can buy it for $10.
No, but this ring is smaller.
Oh.
Because they're small.
Then they're gonna sell it to you later.
I know they will.
Sell it to you later.
I know. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Now, before we leave, because we're almost done with the time, we gotta go to the Mattel store now.
Yeah.
Let's see, where is the HasLab? Let's take a look at HasLab so that we can just kind of see where there is. I haven't funded it yet. There's 9 days left. Dang. 2 out of 3 tiers unlocked. We're not even there yet.
Oh my god.
It's far from
it's far. I said just buy a Tamagotchi.
And then let's take a look at no GoFundMe. What's the one?
Kickstarter. GoFundMe so I can buy this. Don't go fund him.
All right, so Kickstarters. Let's see. How is good old Toddy Mac doing?
He's in the billions at this point.
I wonder. I think it's slowed down.
Okay.
I think it's definitely slowed down.
What's that Monsters one? That was interesting.
Yeah, it's still at the 1 mil.
Okay.
600 and whatever, but it's coming along. It's coming along.
Go back. What's that Monsters one? Comic series, issue number 1.
Maybe we have to do an episode about just looking at.
We should go through all the GoFundMe.
All the Kickstarter.
They're practically GoFundMe.
If you do the GoFundMe, it will be sad sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Very sad.
Sorry.
Dude, these comic covers look kind of wild.
They look pretty fun.
Spider-Man inspired. Oh, that's it.
Ooh,
we're gonna be
we gotta do a whole
yeah.
episode on this.
Because I did see some mermaids that were very manly, but also
very attractive,
very fabulous. So it was just kind of like, oh my god, this GoFundMe is wild. So not GoFundMe, dang it. Kickstarter is wild, and I think it definitely needs to be featured. I want to show you. Yeah,
we should do some of our favorite Kickstarters.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. I honestly have this is the first time I'm navigating in this page.
Because
I usually just click on the link that people have.
No, there's so many. Something. Let them eat shrimp, about the game about a shark with a sailor hat. Then you have Spawn. Then you again Spawn.
There's so much.
Let me show you the one about the Mirror Man. Okay. Who are just fabulous.
But you know this one. It's not even on the main page.
Let me see.
By the way, guys, I don't know if you've seen, but Totally Spice is back. And they look really good. I do want to cover that in the next slide.
Can't find it.
We're a little disorganized today.
Yeah, but at the same time, I thought we had a great show.
I think so too.
It was just kind of nice, low key. And yes, we will be covering the Godzilla Monster Cap next week.
Yes.
Okay, but for today, we need to go to the Mattel store. We need to go get some nice sandwich, and I'll just go ahead and say it: Land of the Rising Sun.
All right, guys, thanks again for watching. And let us know what you're going to be doing this weekend here on the comments. I know we said we were going to be on at 9. Thank you to the 3 of you guys that showed up at 10 to 11.
It's completely our fault.
I know.
It takes you a while to get here.
It does. It's an hour drive. And then we just hang out, have breakfast. Oh, and all of the above. So, thanks again, guys, for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram if you want to see what we're up to. Mainly on the weekends. During the week, we might not post as much, but during the weekends, we for sure will be doing it. And we'll see you next weekend. Bye.
Kirby's a doctor now. Don't forget